Greetings and salutations, it's Chaos, and welcome back to the Wes SMP. Last time I was on, a lot of things have changed. I built a axolotl church. If you're wondering where my diamond helmet is in the, let me go get my diamond helmet real quick. Before I start showing you off, because it's night! Oh. Okay, well, welcome to the axolotl church. Unfortunately, a lot of things were stolen from this. This used to have a 30 axolotl. This also had a 30 axolotl, and that had a 30 axolotl, and this had the book. I believe I have a recording of me actually reading the book, so I'm just gonna play that for you now. Okay. In the beginning, there was just the great axolotl swimming in the void. One day, the great axolotl used its tail to create ripples in the void that created islands. These islands included desert, flower forests, taiga, and lush caves. These 4 islands lived in harmony, but one day the iron golem that was created turned against the great axolotl and turned the islands against one another. With a flip of its tail, the great axolotl killed the iron golem and saved the island lush caves. Now the great axolotl vows to protect, but the iron golems grow stronger every day. The people must join together to destroy the iron golems and reunite the world. I totally changed some of those words because of my dyslexia, but whatever. But yeah, I built the axolotl church for the great axolotl, and while I was building this, I actually met someone who appears to be here since the beginning and remembers the first axolotl church, and so it was kind of cool to know the little history of this. Anyway, I built this axolotl church, and I didn't realize people were building houses, but people now have built houses. They also have changed the way that our storage rooms have worked. Yeah, so this is still the same, but as you can tell, a lot of things have changed. If I walk literally in this direction, suddenly nothing looks the same. We still have our wheat farm, but it doesn't go all the way around. We have a lot more cats. We have, apparently Jeremy. This is still, our storage room, so this is all the stuff you can get. I'm gonna grab an elytra. Actually, before we go to where I'm gonna show you what I've been working on. So, you probably saw my video that came out where I showed you kind of the houses I designed that I'm thinking about putting in my Wes SMP. So I had 3 different house designs, and you guys have voted on it, but that's coming out today actually, so I don't actually know what the results are. But I also started working, if you saw in the background, there were some cool buildings. So I actually started working on a design for a courthouse and a jail underneath it. So I started working on the designs. This is the first design. So it kind of shows you kind of my process. I had like a little gate thing, and you come in, and this is how the prisoners would be entered. And there would be, the end chest there. And that's how the kind of thing would be set up. And then out here, well, I didn't light up any of this, but it's fine. You had this whole like designs with the stained glass version of our flag. This is Lush Cave's flag. I thought it was cool, and I made a stained glass version, and then like the roof would go that way. But I didn't design a roof because I wasn't sure if I liked it. Then when I started building it on the actual server, something happened and it got destroyed, which was unfortunate. So I redesigned it in creative, but kind of the way that I started building it due to how the land worked, which is kind of, it went sloped down. So I built it down, and then I gave the roof, and the roof design had like leaves because we're lush caves, but I kept the stained glass, and this is how kind of like the roof design worked. It was cute. I like the ooh. I didn't realize I did that to it. Oh, that was kind of cute. I had the idea that you could jump off of it, and this is where you could do your like Elijah jumps, because it was a pretty tall building. And then, of course, I kept the same, like, you go back here and it goes into the underground cave thing, but I hit bedrock so I can actually design it, but it didn't matter because the cave thing was totally going to die. Anyway, now I'm gonna skip to me flying to what the actual, the actual courthouse looks like, because, it's very similar, but it also changed. Sorry, I just had to check who was on. Who slept? Why did Jonah know? Okay, anyway. Let's fly to the courthouse. This will take me a little bit, so we're just gonna skip to it. I am now here at the courthouse, and ta-da! Like, like everything on this server, it's been fried out, but I couldn't make, of course, the flags in creative because it takes me a while, and why would I do that when I was just trying to get the bases? But the building structure kind of stayed the same, except we didn't have a lot of dye when I got the glass, so unfortunately I didn't keep the whole design of having dark green glass because of lush caves. It also kind of didn't keep any of the lush caves. The glass window, because I didn't really have the dyes at the time, which you can now tell, I now have the dyes to do it. But I didn't want to do that. We put our axolotls in there. Don't mind, people have stolen it. There was a lot more axolotls here. But people are jerks and they steal things. Like jerks. Can I do this? Oh. Oh, okay. But yeah, this is how it kind of goes. We have Lady Joyce's seat. We recently got a new Duke, so we now have Skylander, but I don't know which side he's gonna sit on, and we lost our Duchess, so Skylander is now the Duke of Azazel, and we still don't have and now we don't have a lady or a Duke of Deadred, which is fine because Lady Joyce has basically been taking care of that. But the seats, yeah, they now have rainbow carpet, and I really liked it. They have cakes on there because Joyce loves cakes, and if I go onto the roof, oh, we added flags up there too. Oh yeah, if we look at the roofs, also you get the whole chandeliers. This was made by uh what is this? I call him Dan, but it's Devan Dan. Devan Dan. Sorry, I had to open up my. Devan Dan made the chandeliers and the roof designs, which is a lot cuter than my leaf design, and I think works a lot better. And we also made this slightly longer, just simply so it could be symmetrical and stuff, and cute, and the steps actually can stand here more often. And the prison down below actually changed. I just made it a fence here, which I'm not sure if I like, but you can have a guard posted here and here, so I guess it's fine. You open up here, and here is the prison cells. So actually how this works is someone clicks it, and then they get murdered, and then if they were holding any stuff, they no longer have stuff, and then they're trapped in this little prison area. I think it's cute. We can add more if we want, going that way, or that way. This way has a cave, so I didn't put any prison cells that way, so if you're wondering why I kept it the straight wall that way. You could also just have, like, guards patrolling this way. I don't really know how, guards work. I'm technically an executioner and a bodyguard, but I'm also a head builder, so, let's just say I don't really know how any of the roles work. But down here, of course, we still have the staircases that lead up to the balcony, but we also have Devan Dan put up these, and I started listing the rules. Right now, I'm missing a glow squid, so I can't light up number 5, but that one is also important. We have don't sleep without permission, which, whoops, kill all iron golems, because that is our religion. We have fill in creeper holes, because that is annoying. No stealing or griefing, which apparently is only a problem in Deadred and anything I build with axolotls in it. And help new players. Sorry, I forgot this one. Respect and listen to other people and help new players. These are all really important. Actually, let me go down here and see if we have. That was dumb. Glow squid. Glow squid. Do we have glow squid ink? Nope, we don't. Okay, that's unfortunate. But yeah, those are the things I have built. It's it's not a ton of things that I built, but this took forever to make, especially since we had, people destroying it and doing other things. I'm thinking about, like, making passageways into here, but I don't know what they'd be used for. But I thought I'd keep, these areas a little bit more open, simply for no reason other than, like, I could add stuff. But if you have any ideas of, like, things you'd like me to add or things you'd like me to do, I can talk to Joyce. I really like this idea that, like, I play, but the people who, like, can't play Minecraft or, like, can't get onto the server due to, like, lag or issues. I mean, I play on a laptop, so, like, I understand lag sometimes. And so I really like the idea that, like, people can just hop on or, like, give their opinion and kind of feel like they're a part of this. Like, this is a lot of fun for me, and I've had a lot of fun building it, but I really like the idea that, like, other people can have some of their, like, say, be a part of the Lush Caves in their own way. And now it's almost Friday, and I was hired by Joyce to build an axolotl statue. I was also adopted by Joyce, and so in this process, I built an axolotl statue, and I also built myself a house And during this time, I also got contact by one of my, I guess, brothers, who was also adopted by Joyce, that we wanted to build the axolotl statue in Taiga because the priest of Taiga, who was Wes, who, if you don't know who Wes is, you should totally check out their streams, which will be linked in the description below. But anyway, we got set up and we went to Taiga and we built an axolotl statue and we put the book in there. And anyway, that's Prince who's handing me armor. And yeah, here's just a time lapse of us building our statue in Taiga. It was really fun. So I hope you enjoy.
This is amazing.
Dude, this is amazing. Dude, we just did this. We just built this out of the blue for no reason.
Because he came into us, like, don't mention that.
He asked for it.
Yeah.
He asked, he said, here's mine. We said, here's ours. Well, that's pretty much it for this episode. I'm sorry this is really short, or I don't know if this is short. But I hope you enjoyed, and if you have any recommendations or anything, just like comment them down below. Like, this is gonna be a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoy in every way. Bye! There's a giant tree.